I was afraid I was gonna have a hickey on my nose. Ugh. Hey guys, so in this video, I want to give you my thoughts on the DermaSuction pore cleaning device. So one of the reasons I got this was to clean sort of the blackheads and whiteheads that are on my nose, mostly like around the corner of my nose, like in these little crevices here. I really love the charcoal nose strips, and I've been using them so often, and I even did a video on it because I love that product so much. But I just wanted to try something new, and I wanted to see if this works just as well for the areas on my nose with a lot of blackheads and whiteheads. So wanted to give it a try. So this is what it looks like, and it doesn't come with batteries, so you're gonna have to get 2 AA batteries. Put it in. And it also comes with 4 different attachments. You've got the small head, the large head, the oval head, and also the silicone head. So you have to decide which one you want to start with, and each of them has a different function. For the small head, you want to use this if you want more gentle suction, and it's good for everyday use. It's also good for use on sensitive skin and the nose area. The large head is good for a stronger suction, and it's perfect for blackheads. The oval head is actually good for getting corners of the nose and mouth, and it's also good for sensitive skin around the eyes. And then the silicone head, it helps to absorb grease and dirt from the skin, and it uses a more gentle suction. So then this device itself, once you put the batteries in, has 2 modes. Basically it has low suction and then high suction at the very top. So you can decide once you have the attachment on which pressure setting you want, low or high, off. So I'm actually going to start with the oval. So the first step is to open up your pores by washing your face with warm water, or applying steam to your face, or using a hot, wet towel. So I actually just took a shower, so I'm fresh out of the shower. So I pretty much have my pores fairly open because I like to take hot showers. Okay, so this is the before. So you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see sort of the area of my nose that needs work. Here's the other side. And so I'm gonna clean this sort of corner area of my nose here and here. That was really close. All right, so let's give it a try. Oh yeah. So this is the low suction, and it actually, you can feel the pressure. Ow. Alright, so it left my skin really red and tender, and I even put it on the lowest setting. And I used the oval head, and this is supposed to be a fairly gentle suction. So, I don't know, it kind of hurts, but it definitely did the job because you can kind of see the whiteheads or blackheads are gone. Or at least you can kind of see where they were. You can see like little holes of where they were before. So, I mean, it does help. I need to do it a little bit more though, on this side, yeah. And I'll get on to this side afterwards. I feel like I'm vacuuming my nose. Okay, it also says in the pamphlet that slight redness is normal and will disappear after approximately 30 minutes. So it also says do not move it back and forth in the same area, so don't use this motion. Rather just, use one motion, swoop down and then lift it up and then go back to that same spot if needed, or to a different spot, and continue doing the suction. So you also don't want to apply it on your skin for more than a couple seconds, so just keep it moving. All right, so now I'm going to do the other side, and I'm going to use a different suction head. So for this other one, I was gonna use the large, but with the oval, that was supposed to be gentle, and I'm afraid of using the large now because that's supposed to be a more aggressive suction. I'm just gonna go with the silicone and try that and see how it goes. I'm gonna use the low setting, so this is what it looks like before on my nose. I'm gonna try to get rid of all of this junk over here along the kind of crevice of my nose. Let's see how this goes. So this is the, it's definitely more gentle, feels more gentle than the previous one. So the purpose of the silicone head is to try to help absorb any dirt or oil on the skin during the suction process, but it's definitely harder to manage this one versus this one, the oval tip. I'm just gonna try the small one. So this one's the small, this is the large, so you can kind of see the difference a little bit. I'm gonna try this one and see how this goes. All right. Ow. Okay, that hurts. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and it's super red. So also just in terms of cleaning the DermaSuction, all you need to do is just take off this part, the suction head, and then remove this part right here. And there's like a little sponge in there. So the one that I have in here, it looks pretty clean. I just used it, but it will get dirty after several uses. So what you want to do is just clean it with warm water, rinse it really well, and after it's clean, let it air dry. And then once it's completely dry, you can just put it back in, pop it back in, and then put this back in here. And that's it. So it's pretty low maintenance in terms of cleaning your tool. You also might want to clean your suction head. So if you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see. So it's kind of hard to see, but I do see a little bit of dirt and debris at the top of the inner part of the suction head. So what I'm gonna do to clean it is just get a Q-tip, yeah, and then all that stuff just comes right out. So you can kind of see how much dirt and grime came out of my nose just from doing it just in this corner and this corner. So actually it was pretty effective. I mean, that's actually kind of good to see that all of this gunk was on my nose, and the use of this tool helped to remove it. So kind of just work it with a Q-tip to try to get it all out, and then wash this with soap and warm water, and then you're good to go. So it just fell. Ugh. You know what? I'm gonna say this is a win, because after seeing all that gunk that came out of the suction head, it actually did a really good job of removing that. And that's probably just mostly makeup. I don't really wear a whole lot of makeup. I do wear products though, moisturizer, so it's probably just oil buildup. For the most part, you're gonna feel a little bit of pain, you're gonna get a little bit of redness, it's probably gonna go away within 30 minutes. And it does take a little bit of work. The good thing about this versus the Biore strips is that the Biore strips is only for the nose, and this you can use all over your face. So that's definitely a plus, Oh, another thing is this is more environmentally friendly, I think, because with the Biore strips, you do have to throw them away, and keep buying the box. This is relatively cheap, so you just buy it once, you get the batteries, put them in, you've got the different suction heads that come with it, and you're good to go. Okay, so it's also important to not exfoliate right after using it. It's definitely burning a bit. I can kind of feel it. Ow. Yeah, so definitely no facial scrubs or anything that will irritate your skin afterwards, especially while it's still kind of tender and red. So yeah, just give your skin a little bit of a break. And make sure you're not going anywhere, have to be anywhere where you have to look presentable, because it does say that the redness will go away in about 30 minutes, but who knows, everyone's skin is different. I will also say that my skin is not sensitive. I could be pretty rough on my skin and it will still recover pretty quickly. So it's been about a good 20 minutes since I stopped using the tool on both sides, and you can kind of see the redness is going down, so it's not too bad. All right, so it's been about an hour or so, and It looks pretty good. I mean, it actually feels really smooth along the edge of my nose or the crevices of my nose. And I think it looks pretty good. It was pretty effective at removing a lot of the gunk, as you can see from the dirtiness of the suction tip. This actually was a good product. I wasn't so sure at first, especially with the redness. It was pretty alarming, but now that it's kind of died down and you know, my skin is looking back to normal and feeling smooth where I use the tool, I'm actually really liking it. So what I'll probably do is I'll alternate. I'll probably still use the nose strips, and probably on other days switch over to the DermaSuction Tool. So I think that's my plan for now. And that's about it. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.